Hello and welcome. How are we all doing? Hope you're all doing okay, because I'm not. I think the Bandit might have had enough. So I went out for a ride today. If you're a follower of my channel, you may have seen my short. It was smoking like a trooper. It was running like a bag of poo-poo bum. So it started doing it the other day. I opened it up, cleared itself out. I was like, okay, just a one-off. I thought maybe it's just a bit on the colder side still. Today, went out, filled the tank up with Shell V-Power. Happy days. Pulled out the garage, 2 minutes down the road, starts coughing and spluttering again. I'm like, oh, this ain't normal. I'm a bit buggered. So I went to a local 50-mile-an-hour road, opened it up, revved it in the first, second and third gear, got up to 50 miles an hour. But it's still coughing and spluttering. So I was like, right, so I was meant to be going down the gym and then going swimming with the kids and then going home. But because this happened, I thought, no, I was going to go straight home, take out the new car. Hopefully, I may have put the video up by that yet. I don't know yet. We'll soon see. But yes, so I sort of chucked it in the shed. So I thought I'd take you along with me to diagnose, see what the problem is. So we're going to whip out the plugs. We're going to drop the oil, see if there's any remnants of any metal shards in there. Because I was revving it and it made a silly little knocking sound every now and again for 10 minutes or so whilst I was trying to ride it home. But only on higher revs. So might have dropped a valve, might have dropped a plug. I hope not. I'm hoping it's something simple because I've been reading a few bits and bobs on it, and some are suggesting saying balance of carbs. But the amount of smoke, which I'll put a video up for that now. Yeah, don't know. So we'll drop the oil, get the plugs out, and let's do a little fault diagnosis, shall we? Let's get cracking. Let's get the seat and the tank off and get the plugs out first. Oh God, wish me luck. Pray for me, Jesus. Send likes and prayers, yeah? Oh God. See you in a bit. Let's get stripping down. Have a look. So, as I was having a little look around here, I did notice that pipe's off. So I don't know if that's going to be part of the issue. But obviously, it's not going to run right because it's sucking in pure air through there, not filtered air through the air filter. So yeah, I'm still going to get the plugs out, drop the oil anyway, just in case. I don't want to do all that and then put all the tank and seat back on. So I've got the tank and seat off now. Yeah. Hope it's not that. Well, hope it is that. But suppose it needs a service anyway because I haven't given it an oil and filter change. I'm waiting for a filter to come. I've got some cheap oil here for now, so I can flush the engine through at least, and then maybe get some better oil, some Castrol or whatever to go in this. But yes, let's pop the air filter box off, pop the plugs out, drop the oil, go from there. I'm going to start with the oil because then whilst the oil's draining out we can get on with the plugs. Fingers crossed. See which oil I can get on me, shall we? Hopefully bloody none, but you know that's not going to happen. Anyone that's ever done a filter change, oil and filter change, you'll know you always get oil on you. And I'm waiting for it. Any coming out? Hopefully this is a magnetic drain plug as well. So I've got a magnetic one. There it comes. Got a 5 litre bottle here, but it's meant to be 4.5, I think, on Bandits. Look at that ooze, look. It looks okay. Can't see no glistening as it drops down. Smells of oil. I can't smell fuel in it. And there we go. So let's carry on draining that out. Let's whip the plugs out, whip the air filter out, have a look at those. See if there's any issues there. Right, that off. Filter looks a bit grubby, but any signs of any fuel in there? No, it smells alright. It does look a bit oily in there though. Don't know if you can see that. I'll see if I can get it up there. It looks a bit shiny. So let's try popping the plugs out now, I suppose. So this is what we've got. I think it's burning a bit hot. Because all the electrodes are good now. It's not zooming in very well, is it? But yeah, all of the electrodes all seem to have melted away. Yes. That one's a bit oily. But I'm hoping that was the issue. Just it wasn't firing right and smoking. Hopefully I've played the video already in this video. Luckily I've got some spare plugs, the old plugs. These are the plugs that I put in from Halfords. So I'm going to put the other plugs in that I originally took out, which were okay. We're going to chuck those in. Flush out the oil. Obviously I've done the oil already. The filter looks okay. But put some fresh oil in. And just see if this was the issue. I'm hoping it was. If so, he might be laughing. I might do a quick compression test as well on all the cylinders, just to make sure that's all okay. Right, so filter off, all looks okay. I can't see nothing untoward. I think that's just a bit of crap anyway, which is already in the pot. I can't see no metal flakings. So it's all looking quite promising. That maybe it's not internal. Let's do a quick compression test, see how we get along with that. Chuck in some more plugs. I'm going to use the plugs that I originally took out because they were okay and I was planning on keep them for spares anyway. So let's chuck those in, clean those up after a compression test and go from there. Let's see what happens. Right, so new oil filter on. New drain plug. Let's pop some oil in it. So 3.5 litres of oil. This is just cheap Tesco's oil for now. It's just to give me a rough idea of what's going on. Test out, see what's gone wrong with the engine. I'm hoping it's just a fuel problem. Nice fresh oil, glug glug glug. Let's put some dead dinosaurs in here. That's what oil is basically, isn't it? And petrol's fossil fuels. That's only reading 60-ish. Might have to test this compression gauge. Surely that's not right. I hope not anyway. Throttle full whack. That could be an issue. I've got a funny feeling this is the gauge though. So that one is saying 60. If it says 60 all over, I know there's probably an issue with the gauge. It is a cheap one off Amazon, so that's probably why. Let's pop this on without crossing the thread. Pinch that up. So if this says 60 again, that one's saying only 50. So funny feeling this isn't the greatest. Or I've got compression down on all cylinders, but I think when I do another oil change as well, I might have a go at doing the valves, I think. Because I don't know when they were last done. Throttle full whack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this gauge is not the greatest. It's flat out. And I'm sure if it's only 50 psi now. I think it's meant to be about 150. I think I'll have to check on that. Yeah, see, that's reading 50 again. So I think that gauge is no good. So I've whipped the carbs off. I gave up. I've whipped the carbs off again. So I thought I don't want to go too internal as such yet. Turn that volume down a bit because copyright. Oh my God! Right, so I've whipped the carbs off, so I'm going to soak them all in carb cleaner again. We'll go from there. Pop them back on. I hope it runs okay after that. I might put the smaller jets in as well. Obviously, I'm going to need to rebalance the carbs again, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I'm hoping this might be the issue. With it smoking and running a bit crap. I did manage to start it up earlier on today, but it only ran on full choke. So that's what's making me think carbs. Only ran on full choke and it smoked like a sweeper. But there's only one way to find out, I suppose, ain't there? Let's get these carbs built back up. So whilst I was at it, I noticed some little specks of dirt in the bowls. Don't know if you can see it on that one just... Oh, bloody camera won't zoom in. Speck there. There's some in the other bowls as well. There's little specks of dirt. I did put... There you go, another one now. So I'm gonna... I did put some sea foam, whatever it's called, in the tank a couple of fuel fill-ups ago. Another little bit there. So... I don't know if that's dislodged any crap that was deep down inside the carbs. So I'm gonna soak them all in bloody carb cleaner again. Right, carbs are rebuilt. Let me show you those quick. Where are they? Where did I bloody put them? Carbs are now rebuilt again. I fitted a new fuel line and a filter because there wasn't a filter in place. So I know I said I was going to take you in next time we look at this, carbs will be on. I thought, you know what, I'm going to crack on and check those valves. So I'm going to attempt to get the rocker cover off. Apparently can be a bit of a pickle to get it out over the cam chain and out to the side. But I've already taken the pairs system off, which you've probably seen in a previous video. So that should make life a little bit simpler. I'm going to take this cover off first, and then I'm going to attempt to get this off. Hopefully not snap any bolts in the head. Otherwise I might cry. And yes, so I'm going to get that off. We'll have a look inside there. So next time you'll see, next time I video, I'll be inside there. See if there's any damage. Hopefully not. Otherwise I will definitely cry. So there we go. Cam cover is off. And it doesn't look too bad. Can't see no major... There's a little bit of wear on one of the cams. I think... Oh no, that's just reflection. But there's no issues with the cams. There's no little bits of metal either I can see. So I think whilst I'm here, I'll do the valve adjustment. Little bit of wear on that cam just there by the looks of it. But nothing untoward. No scoring on any of them. Let's check these valves, the clearances. See if we've got anything out of order there. And pop it back together. Pop the carbs back on. And try and fire up again. This also, forgot to say, this gasket's still nice and rubbery, so I can reuse it, thankfully. Well, carbs are on. Only run on bloody half choking leads. Balance the carbs up and we'll see how we get on then. So I wasn't expecting that, so I've been fighting this for about 45 minutes. We're doing something now. So let's balance the carbs up and get cracking with those then.
He thought he was in control. How wrong he was.